Greetings everyone, I am Harshita Shrimal and here I am to explain you the 10 most basic and essential functions of Numpy. So the Jupyter notebook is shared for the same purpose. Numpy, so like I have written few words of explanation for it using the markdown function. So NumPy basically is a library for the Python programming language, and it's a collection or a compilation of function or packets that you can refer to, and it is something that has to be operated on arrays. Now, the first step is to install NumPy into your system. Now note that in the Jupyter notebook, it's already been installed. So we'll start from the scratch. We are supposed to import NumPy as NP before proceeding it. So we'll write import NumPy as NP. And now we are supposed to run it. Now we are good to go. Now note that this word NP over here, it's a variable name. So you can give any name, but we are supposed to import it. So now we are good to go it and we'll start one by one. Okay, so we'll start with the very first function of NumPy, that is the arrange function. So we'll give it a name, arrange. Now note that it's not double R over here and we'll run it. Okay, so arrange function. Now what is an arrange function? Arrange function will give you an array which is evenly spaced over a given time period. So let's say I want values from 0 to 9. So I'll give my code as np dot arrange, and within bracket I'll be passing these commands. Now see, it's going to give me values from 0 to 9. Note that this last word is exclusive over here. Now it's not going to just arrange it this way. You can, adapt it according to your own will. For example, I want values from 0 to 10, but I want it in a gap of 2. So let's say we'll write, first we'll pass comments for better understanding. Values in the gap of 2, beginning, sorry for the spelling guys, starting from 0 to 10. So what code I'll pass is np dot arrange, and then within brackets I'll be passing from where I want it, then till where I want it to stop, and in how much gaps I want it. Now let's run it. This is how we get it. So this was the arrange function. Now we'll move on to the next function. Now the second one is the random function. So we'll give it a name. So for the notes, we use the markdown feature. Otherwise, we use the code function. Great. So this is the random function. So what will random function do? As the name suggests, it's going to give you random values. So see, this is how the code is passed. NP. Within brackets, I give them the dimensions of the random values that I want. This is the range. So let's see what it gives. So this is how it gives you the random values. Every single time you're going to pass 5, it's going to give you a random value. So if you try the same code in your system, the output would be different. So yeah, random functions will give you random values. The next function that we have with us is the reshape function. So look here. Okay, so what will reshape function do? Reshape function, as the name suggests, it will allow you to reshape your array. So you can also, add or adjust your columns the way you want. You can display the array the way you want. So let's say I have this array and I want it to be in the matrix form. So let's say I'll create a variable ARR and convert it into array. No, I'm sorry. Right. Now I want this new array to be reshaped into a matrix of 4 by 3. Let's say what this function will do. And we'll print the new array to see the results. No, this is the wrong name. Sorry. Be careful, people. We are not supposed to, give space in the variable name. It's not allowed. Oh, it's returning an error. So here we got an array. So there, we got an error. So how we're supposed to fix it? It's because there was a purpose why we run an error over here. We have to be very careful while passing over the brackets. So see here, I gave square brackets in the end and the normal parenthesis before. But it's another way around. I have to give the parenthesis first and then the square brackets. So we have to be careful. Now we'll check. Yes, now we got the output. So it has arranged it the way we want it to be. So we'll move forward with the next function. The next function that we have is the repeat function. Okay, now what will repeat function do? As the name suggests, repeat function will repeat the values for you. So let's say I want 5 to be written 3 times. So there's a code for it. 5 to be written 3 times. So what we'll do? We'll have empty dot repeat within brackets. We're going to give 5 I want. How many times I want it? I want it 3 times. So let's see. It give you 5 3 times. So repeat will give you, instead of you passing the the commands again and again, you can simply use the repeat function and it would give the same values that you aspire for. Okay, so moving forward, we have the next feature of NumPy as, oh, I'm sorry. We have the unique function of NumPy. So NumPy, we'll put the note over here. Unique. So as the name suggests, it's going to give you the unique number out of the array. So the repeated values would be ignored here. So see, we'll create a variable as A, and within the square brackets, I'll pass commands let's see, random values. Now, this is again a variable name that I'm giving, and I want unique feature out of it. Go slowly. Now let's see the output. Okay, so we can see here that it has given only the unique values, 2 being repeated over here, 4 being repeated over here. It is ignored. So it's going to give you only the unique values out of your array. Moving ahead, we have random dot seed function. Now, wait. Okay, so it is seed function basically is used to generate random values. So the code could be np dot. We are writing np again and again because in the beginning I told you that we have imported np as numpy as np. So instead of you writing numpy again and again, you can simply write np and you can call the features of the numpy package. So np dot random dot seed, and within parentheses I gave them 10. So what they'll do is they'll start from 10 and they'll give any random values. Just a second. So if you are going to run this code, you will get nothing as an output. So why we are not getting anything? Because we haven't import random over here. So in this random, we don't need to import random, but when you're using the seed function, you're supposed to import random. So we'll import first the random, import random, and then we are going to print the result. Wait. Random dot random double parenthesis, and now we'll check. So it will give you any value ranging from, I mean, it's going to start from 10 or not below 10, it will go. So it will give you any random value. This is how you're supposed to use the seed function. For the seed, remember, we are supposed to import the random before proceeding or if you want to get the output. Moving forward, we'll proceed with the next essential function of NumPy. Very basic function is the linspace function. Linspace function is very much similar to arrange function, but it's going to arrange it even spacely. Linspace. Okay. So let's say I want to arrange the values between 0 to 100 and I want only 5 values. So it will arrange it evenly with the even spaces. So the code would be np dot linspace. I want it to begin from 0, continue till 100, and I want 5 values, evenly spaced. Okay. So this would be the output. It has given me 5 values evenly spread out. So you can, try this out. You can give 4 as well. And this is how it will arrange. It won't go beyond 100 and it will arrange also, making this sure that it's evenly spaced. Now we'll move forward with the next 3 very, very basic functions of NumPy, which almost every package have. That is minimum, maximum, and mean. So we are going to cover it with a single code. This would be the last code. minimum, maximum, and average. Okay. Let's say I have an array which is array. Now, Abhitu, we are dealing it with a very small amount of data. In the industries, we'll be working with a large amount of data. So for that, it turns out to be very useful. For the large amount of data, you can easily find, okay, this is this maximum value. Okay, this is the minimum score. And this is what the average of the entire, let's say, employee turnover is. So this is how we find it. For example, I want to find the maximum. So the code would be np dot maximum average. Returning an error. Okay, so why we got an error? It's because numpy wasn't defined. In the beginning itself, we imported numpy as np. So we have to be very careful. We can't use numpy over here because that is not defined. So we'll use np. We have to learn this way. Okay, so maximum value was 5, so it gave me this result. Now I want, for clarity, I'll paste the same code. And this time, I want you to give me the minimum value from this variable. So it will give me the minimum value. Now I want, okay, wait. I want the mean. So okay, so it has given me the average also. So this was all about the 10 basic and essential features of NumPy. So thank you for your time. We'll meet soon.